What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jorge, and today I'm gonna give you guys some facts and review my 2017 Chevy SS. Alright guys, so what I have behind me here is my 2017 Chevy SS. You guys have seen it on the channel if you've seen some of the videos. I've done a splitter install and done the aftermarket CTSV wheels, or stock CTSV wheels. But today I wanted to give you guys just some facts and information about a 2017 Chevy SS, or the Chevy SS in general, because many people don't really know what the Chevy SS is. I mean, you could, even when you take it to some Chevrolet dealerships, they don't know what this is. Now, the Chevy SS originated in Australia. It was originally a Holden vehicle, the Holden VF Commodore. Some of you guys know my Pontiac G8. That is also from Holden, but it is the VE. So this is basically the second generation of the G8, but now brought into the States as a Chevrolet SS sedan. Now, some quick facts about this is the SS was brought here between 2014 and 2017, so it was sold for 4 model years, and in those 4 model years there was about a total of right under 13,000 Chevy SS's sold. So to put that into perspective for you guys, there have been over 30,000 Hellcats sold, and even better, or even crazier I might say, there's been about 11,000 Lamborghini Huracans sold. So when you think of it that way, this is a fairly limited production vehicle. Now, some of the specs on this thing, now just you guys see the SS logo, you think Chevy's high performance brand, and this car, even though it may look very subdued, it definitely has the power under the hood to perform. Now, this thing came with a 6.2 liter V8, putting out 415 horsepower, 415 pound-feet of torque from the factory. Now, it was mated to either a 6L80 6-speed automatic, or you could get a 6-speed manual. Now, a 6-speed manual option was only offered between 2015 and 2017. 2014's you're out of luck, you only get the automatic. But it was offered, and one of the last few cars that did offer a manual transmission on a sedan. Aside from that, you also got a magnetic ride suspension, similar to what you would see on the ZL1 Camaros, some upgraded SS's, and your CTSVs. And that option was only available from 2015 and up as well. Now, when you got into the exhaust portion here, you have 2 flavors of exhaust. You've got the single mode exhaust, which was available in the 2014s and the 2015s, and then you've got the dual mode exhaust, which you see here, and those were available on the 2016 and 2017 models. Definitely a very nice option to have with the dual mode exhausts. It sounds really nice, and I'll insert some clips of how it sounds in quiet mode and in loud mode right here. Now, all that packaged in something that looks, and people get confused with, almost as a Impala, which brings me to the styling. Now, this thing from the factory without that splitter, it just looks like your average day four-door sedan. I mean, not many people are gonna, you know, turn and think that you've got a 6.2 liter V8 under the hood. If we come out to the back, it doesn't scream sports. It just looks like a normal car. The dual quad exhaust tips might tip some people off, but if you're not paying attention, you would not know that this car had a V8 in it. Now, the front of the cars changed between 2014 and 2015. This is the 2016 and 2017 front end version, and I'll also post a picture of what the 2014-2015 models look like. You got a little bit different hood vents on the 2016 and 2017 models, which are not in the 14 and 15, but other than that, the cars have remained fairly the same. Moving on into the interior, and this thing is pretty dirty, but we can go in here. You see you've got suede all on the door. You've got it here with the Chevy SS embroidery. You've got nice piano black finish. You've got the seats, which I love the seats. The seats are one of my favorite things in this car. Nice infotainment system. One thing that I will knock about the interior is that it's 2017 and we do not get Apple CarPlay. So you don't get Google Car or Apple CarPlay on these vehicles. Now, although it does not have your Apple CarPlay stuff, it does come with pretty much all the nice safety features like blind spot monitoring, heads-up display, and all the lane keep assist warnings that you would have in many of the modern vehicles, which is very, very nice. Definitely something that you would want on a car like this. This one had the option of a sunroof, and you had an option for a spare tire or not, which, by the way, are the only two options you can get on these cars. Two things you could check off when you were trying to order one of these was, do you want it to have the sunroof, and do you want it to have a full-size spare or not? $50,000 may seem like a lot, but when you have a car as limited as these are, one thing about the price of these cars is that it maintains its value. You can go online and see that many of these cars, even with 20,000 miles, are still selling for around $40,000 to $45,000 because of the limited availability. The people that bought one or knew about one are holding on, and the ones that are selling at a premium. So this is definitely one of those cars that you can buy, drive, enjoy, and not really lose out too much money, which is great. That's obviously, it's what I would call an ideal car. And when it comes to trying to make it fast, I mean, it doesn't get much better than putting maybe $5,000 to $7,000 in mods, and this thing can easily be 600 to 700 horsepower. Very, very reliable. Do an LSA blower on it, a cam, and some E85, and boom, this is 600 to 700 horsepower just at your fingertips. So there you go, guys. Those are just some nice facts about it. And now I'm gonna give you guys my top 5 things that I like about this Chevy SS. The first one is, of course, the power. This thing, even with its naturally aspirated engine, just has so much torque, and it will take off. I love it. It's one of the, hands down, the best daily driver cars that you can pretty much get because of this power. Number 2, that is the magnetic ride suspension. It is so good. When you put this car in tour mode, which is its tame comfort mode, I mean, it'll just drive so smoothly and feel really, really nice driving around town. But as soon as you move that over to sport or even performance, and possibly get yourself into the secret track mode, this suspension gets so firm, and definitely see the differences. My number 3 favorite thing about this car, that would be the dual mode exhaust. Now, the dual mode exhaust is amazing, guys. When you have it in tour and comfort, it quiets down quite a bit, and when you want it to sound and have some little bit of pops and gurgling, you just turn it over into sport, and it definitely wakes the car up. And finally, the number 5 thing that I love about this car is just how much of a sleeper it is, or how much of a sleeper it looks. I mean, now granted, I've gone ahead and put this carbon fiber splitter on here and little sportier wheels, but when you get this car in stock form, it literally looks like, I dare say it, an Impala, just with SS badging, or a Malibu that someone decided to slap on some SS badges to try to make it look cooler. Alright guys, so that is the top 5 things that I like about this car, along with some facts about the 2017 Chevy SS. Now, if you like the content, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you want to see more videos on this car and the modifications that I do to it, because of course we can't keep things stock all the time. And subscribe to get up-to-date notifications on the build and what I do next with this Chevy SS. Hope you guys have a good one and enjoy your days.